Hello friends, this is Manjunath Chandraya. Today's session we learn basic VLOOKUP. As you can see, I have a tab called basic VLOOKUP. So I have a data, I have a small data from A to D, the employee numbers and name, looking for a working days and wages. K to N column as the employee working days and wages. So we are trying to pull from K to N column into the C and D, the working days and the wages. So before putting VLOOKUP, the first thing we should keep in mind is we need to find a unique factor or a unique column before putting a VLOOKUP function. Why is necessary that we need to have a unique column is if you don't have a unique column, then the value which is picked will be incorrect. For that reason, we need to first of all we need to find the column which is unique in the nature. Let's try the name column. So to find the uh, unique values, you can use condition formatting. Go to home, condition formatting, highlights, go to duplicates. So as I clicked on this, you see now you can see it is popped up with right Ram and Sham as repeated twice. So this column is not unique in nature. So we'll ignore this column. Let's try employee. So highlight duplicates. Now you can see this A column doesn't have any colored cells. So it means there is no duplicate in this column. As you know, employee numbers doesn't have duplicate since every person has a unique employee number. So I'm happy with this column. When you do this, we need to do the same thing in the column, in the master column. It's nothing but here. So I'll go to select the directly employee number, use the home, condition formatting, highlight, duplicates. So, and the K column is also no duplicates. So I'm happy with these cells. So once you find the unique column, then you can start putting the VLOOKUP. So as you know, we're looking for the working days. So in the master data is nothing but here. So from if you start from here, employee number is one, two, third column. Third column has the working days and fourth column has the wages that you need to keep in mind. Let's start putting the VLOOKUP. So we already find the unique column, that is, so you can start a formula using plus or equals VLOOKUP open bracket. So people sometimes they'll directly write the formula here, and that is also fine. So I usually use the insert function. So as you can see, it's it's popped up with the four boxes. Lookup value is nothing but the unique column value which you have found. So I know that column A is the unique in nature. So it says value. So I need to select the particular cell. So table area is nothing from the is where you're trying to get the data. So table area. So I've started the employee name employee as A2 to table area. You need to start from employee itself. Employee to so working days. So it says 3C. 3C is nothing but three columns, third column. So as you can select the range and 3 0. So as you can see 21 is the value, it is already showing here. So using this it gives you result so that we know that whether you're typing the formula correctly. Let hit OK. So copy the formula down. Now you can see its value is picking. So example, if I say example in Sham 101, I'll just click on this. Now you can see this range is going down. Why? Because the range what you selected, we are not logged the cells. If you don't log the cells, the range keep on going down when you copy the formula down. See, if I copy the formula down, see now the range is going down. Obviously, it is doesn't check in the correct parameters. So for that reason, what it do- for that reason we need to freeze the cells. So let's again do select this table area, hit F4. F4 what it does, it add a dollar sign which going to log the cells. So once say OK, copy the formula down. So now you see, now the range is not moving. That is very important. When you're trying to select only the particular range, then you need to freeze the that range. So let's start here for the wages. Same thing, we look up, open bracket, it's if insert function. So lookup value is nothing but employee number 103. Table area, again it will be same thing. So what I'm right now what I'm doing is I'm selecting the entire column. So when you select the entire column here, so no need to freeze the cells because the range will take anywhere in this k column to n column. So I know fourth column is the wages 1, 2, 3 and fourth column. So lookup value is range lookup is nothing but you should always put 0 because you need to get the exact value. Either you can put 0 or you can put it as false, because as you can see here it says true is for omitted, find the exact match is equal to false. So we need to find exact match, so you can use the 0 here. So click OK, drag the formula down. Now you can see because the range is full, so it is not moving, so no issue. So the value is picked here. So very simple, but always keep in mind that you need to find the unique column before putting a VLOOKUP, right? Let's move on to next column, next tab. So we have some data here, customer, product, and we need to find the sum. So in the next tab it says master table. It has customer, product, and the amount. So we need to pull this amount into the VLOOKUP tab. So for that, again, first criteria is to find the unique column. Let's try with the customer B column. So home, condition formatting, duplicate values, highlight cells to duplicate values. Now you can see entire column has the duplicates. So we can't use this column. Let's try C column, condition again. Again this has all duplicates. So both the columns here now has duplicates. So we can't use this. What we can do is in this type of scenario, you can go ahead and merge these two cells and find a unique, make a unique column. Let's do that. So I'll just add a column name as Matt. Any name you can give it. So I'm just, so for merging these two columns, you can use AND function and or the concatenate. So let's use AND function here. So I selected this cell. I'll add AND double quote hyphen, again double quote, and you always remember when you add a text or a special character, you should start from the double quote, end with the double quote. So I'm adding a special character, so I started with the double quote, end with the double quote, and the next product C4. So now you can see it is differentiating using the hyphens. So let's check whether this column is in unique in nature. Highlights, duplicates. Now you can see there is no duplicates highlighted here, and we are good to use this column. What you have created here, you need to create the same thing in the master table for the same columns. So you should not change the criteria. So Matt, so I'm trying to use this same, select the cell and open the double quote hyphen, end with the double quote, and select the product cell. Just copy and drag it down. Let's try doing the check the whether it is unique in nature. It's very important to check both the master and the lookup table whether there is a unique in nature. As you can see, there is nothing is highlighted here, so we are good to use these columns. Once you find the unique column, then you can use the VLOOKUP. You can use the lookup VLOOKUP, open bracket, hit the insert function. So lookup value is nothing but the unique column which you have selected. It says value, select one cell. Table here is nothing but the master data from where you are trying to retrieve the totals. Go to master data. So since we are trying, this is the unique, mat column is the unique, so we'll select from here the range. See, as it says, fourth column is the amount column, 4C. So I'll go ahead and log the cell, that is important, using F4. Use 4 for the fourth column. And range lookup is nothing but 0. We need the exact values. Always use 0 or false. Just drag it down. See, now it is taking the exact values. So very important when you are not able to find a unique column, so that you can merge 2 or 3 or a number of columns to get a unique column. Once you get the unique column, you repeat the same thing for the master data, and if you once the both the criteria matches the unique columns, then you can put a VLOOKUP and get the retrieve the data. That is very important, guys. And hope this session was helpful. If you like the video, kindly subscribe, hit the bell icon, and for more uh, videos and trainings I'll be sharing in future. Thank you, guys. Happy learning.